quite know what's going to happen. This match features the 2 times Lakeside champion, Ted Hankey. He's back after a 4-year absence. Will he lose the plot? Will he throw 170? Who knows? He's been talking to Rashmi.
Ted, you made a long-awaited comeback yesterday. The crowd seemed to be loving it. You seem to be relishing every second of it.
Yeah, it was great to be back, but I was very, very nervous. Didn't play as well as I wanted to, but I got the result.
And the crowd were going wild for you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know why. Normally I get booed, but they were shouting for me, and it was good. But, you know, I'm expecting a total different game tonight, maybe a total different crowd. I've just got to concentrate on what I'm doing, but it's great to be back here.
Of course, as you say, you go out there again. Martin Phillips, he's no stranger, is he?
No, I've known Martin 20, 25 years, great player. We've had some great games in the past, but, you know, as Winmore World Master, he's one of the seeds. You can't give him anything, so if I play anywhere like I played last night, he's going to batter me. So tonight I've got to get my head on and just play darts how I can.
And how do you get your head on? How do you do that? How do you focus?
Well, I come over here an hour earlier than normal. I normally come 4 hours before I play. I come 5 hours before I play, just to settle down a bit more, do a bit more practicing. I've just got to do just a few things differently because he's a very fast player, I should say, and I'm going to try and slow him down, and hopefully that'll give me a bit more rhythm. So you've got to use that extra time to get it there.
At what point do the nerves kick in for you?
I'm always nervous before I walk out on the stage. I'm nervous here practicing, but as soon as I walk out the stage, the nerves go. They didn't last night, trust me. I was terrified up there. But once I started to play, I settled down a bit more. But it was strange being back there after such a long break.
Well, we wish you all the best of luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Well, that's Jackie. He comes to the Lakeside every year and he's enjoying singing Delilah. Go on, Jackie, give it some stick. The story so far tonight at the Lakeside, climax of day 3 coming up. Larry Butler won through to the last 16, Aileen de Graaf through to the last 8 in the Women's World Championship. Jamie Hughes beat Ross Montgomery. The fallout from that was still trying to establish. And there is anticipation in the air for the final match of tonight. Over to Richard Ashdown on the Lakeside stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2016 Lakeside World Championships, and we're here at the home of World Darts, the Lakeside! We now introduce to the stage the reigning Polish Masters champion. He's a twice Lakeside World Championship semi-finalist, the former Winmore World Masters champion, the captain of Wales, Martin Phillips. We now introduce a winner of 14 BDO World Ranking titles. He's a former England Open, Dutch Open and British Open champion. Twice a Lakeside World Champion. It's the Count, Ted Hankey!
This is my territory. Be on your way.
The bats are being thrown. There's the cape coming off. And for the final match of tonight, it's Tony Green and John Rawling on commentary duty.
They love him, Tony. They just love him. All the way from Telford via Transylvania, Ted Hankey. What a great entrance, eh?
Well, could one man make so much noise in this crowd?
This has got the makings, great contrast in styles. And Ted Hankey, theatrical entrance. He looked very, very calm and relaxed when I went backstage a little bit earlier on. Certainly very much looking forward to it. Martin Phillips will throw first. 55-year-old Welshman, 135 times a Welsh international since first appearing in 1987. Ted Hankey, champion in 2000, 2009, an 80-1 outsider when it started. There'll be a few people wondering if he can win again if he takes this match.
Well, this is his 16th BDO
Thank you,
World
ladies and gentlemen. It's the
Championship
best of 5
appearance.
sets. First set, first leg, it's Martin throwing first.
And he doesn't hang about.
60.
No, Phillips really rattles through his throw. Ted, he will take his time. Got a lovely, smooth throwing action. You hear people
60.
wax lyrical about the throwing action of the likes of Raymond van Barneveld, but in pure technical smoothness, if you like, for want of a better word,
100.
Hankey is right up there. Just watch this. Studying balance. So few moving parts apart from the arm delivering the dart. Just the way it should be.
81.
Technical grip on the barrel and the fluency.
Had an
82.
unsuccessful foray into the PDC ranks, Ted Hankey. Had a few health problems and great to see him back. Working his way up the rankings with the BDO. Narrowly missed out
100.
last year, just by 1 place I think, in qualifying as of right from his year's performances here. And determined that
60.
he's going to be more than just a bit part player. Phillips, though, is a good thrower.
Yeah, Ted's making his 16th BDO World Championship appearance here tonight. And I know for a fact he'll be
100.
loving it.
And he's on the finish. Phillips with the darts. Unlucky.
80.
So 160, what a start this would be.
160.
Coming down for the 19s. Yeah, good
78.
finish.
Martin, you require 119.
119 for Phillips. Treble 20 he wants now for tops. Leighton Rees, Richie
59.
Burnett and Mark Webster.
Ted, you require
World champions
82.
from Wales.
It's the ball. The double 16. 17 leaves double top, or yes, he's going for double top.
42.
All right.
Martin, you require 60.
Phillips trying to set up tops as well. Here we go.
20.
Very fast thrower.
Not to
Ted, you
be.
require 40.
Smooth as the nuts. Ted, double 19.
Well, nobody likes the 19. He goes straight at it. I would think he will.
21.
Well, they both have 21
Martin, you
darts.
require 40.
Yeah, few nerves first. It's been a
No
long time
score.
away, this Ted.
Ted, you require 19.
Hear them all cheering out here. Come on, Ted. They're here. They're waiting for him.
Double one now. He was going for the 3. Wrong side of the wire.
Look at that.
No score. Martin, you require 40.
Who's more nervous here?
This is his throw, remember?
Game
And finally,
on to the first leg.
26th
Martin
dart,
Phillips.
was it? In
Second
it went
leg
for
is Ted
Martin
to throw
Phillips.
first.
And the two of them exchange a wry little smile. They know that there are better things ahead. A 26 dart leg.
Game on.
Old adversaries for many a year, these two.
Advantage for Ted with his throw.
You mentioned his 16 appearances. That equals Eric Bristow and John Lowe. Only Martin Adams with 23 has
58.
done more.
Yeah, that was between 1978 and 1913.
Or even 1993.
Well, yes, we'll go for that.
81.
So quick up to the hockey, isn't he? And Ted's taking his time, slowly, gently does it. Doesn't rush up to take them out and walk so slowly back. He's trying
43.
to look. There you go. He's trying to really slow the rhythm of Phillips. Almost throwing before he's left the. Almost thrown before he's left the hockey.
80.
Talking about checkouts, in 2000, Ted hit a 170 checkout to win the title.
He revels in this pantomime villain persona. He had a word with somebody in the audience. I don't know if it was somebody who was shouting. Well, there's a response, and he turns around and says, yeah, you might try and put me off. That's what I can do.
Leaves him 137.
60. Ted, you require 137.
Treble 20 or treble 19. Tops.
77.
Plenty of time for Ted.
$60. Ted, you require 60.
So
Single
6.
20. Double top. It's double 10.
40. Martin, you require 158.
Phillips way back. But 100 makes it look a bit better and puts some pressure on this.
Require 20.
Double 10. Double 5.
10.
Has it been
Martin, you
away
require
too long?
58.
Double top.
18.
Double 5 then for
require
Hankey. This to square up the opening set. Oh, he missed that by a distance. Went 3-1. And gets it!
For the second leg. Ted Hankey. Third leg is Martin throwing first.
I've never seen so many cheer.
100.
That outshot. Double 1.
Phillips has 1 double out of 9. Hankey has 1 out of 12, which probably explains the averages in the 60s at the moment.
41.
Come on, the count.
They've played each other on numerous occasions, these two. You know the game.
81.
It's a good dart. Covers the bed. That's the one.
140. 100.
Ted Hankey has had some success this year. He was runner-up in the Scottish Classic to Madars Razma. And he's reached a couple of semi-finals as well, the Halle Open and the Luxembourg Open.
60.
Well, it gives you a chance to get into the habit again, doesn't it?
140.
There's Ravelin playing on the big stage, so I'm sure we'll get some bigger numbers from him before too long, like this.
Maybe this one.
140. Martin, you require 80.
Finish. Another 20. Double top. He's blocked the bed.
60.
Hankey comes back looking for a
Ted, you
Shanghai
require
here, 120.
120.
To take the leg against the darts. Well, that's a treble 5, just checking with the scorer. Went for the bull. And that's a bit of a loose
37.
visit.
Martin, you require 20.
Double 10. For the left-hander. That's good.
Game shot in the third leg. Martin Phillips.
2-1.
Fourth leg, it's Ted throwing first.
Wales leading.
83.
Goes back a long way, does Martin Phillips. Lost a couple of times in the World Championships to Bobby George in 93 and 94.
60.
I think Ted's going to have a hard ride here.
Phillips
96.
seeded at number 10, Hankey unseeded. To play in the preliminaries to get to this stage. So playing his second match here, Hankey. Beat Dave Cameron
123
in the first round, the Canadian. In the preliminary, rather.
Yeah, he played exceptionally well as well did Ted.
Phillips will come back on a finish on 142.
Martin, you require 142.
Test the cameraman. This is for the opening set. Steady tough.
100.
Ted still on 200.
So 42
95.
for Phillips.
Martin, you require 42.
10
Single
double
10.
16. Here it is. Off the wire.
10.
And just the wrong side. Hankey for 105.
Ted, you require 105.
He's unlucky. On his throw, remember. Tops he needs. And another one.
65.
Lucky.
It's a finish you love to see when it works.
There's a good finish. Double 16. Double 8 follows. And double 4. So you go right round the board. And he does it with a third dart.
Martin Phillips.
That's why they go for double 16.
The cheers are from the Welsh fans.
It's Ted to throw first.
First set in the bag for Phillips.
Well, the bookers
100.
80 to 1, and Ted wasn't very happy with it. He said, I'm going to show them.
Still time.
100.
It's only one set, first to 3.
$60.
Just a fraction out, but you've got to be right in the middle, just like that. And another.
123.
Phillips made his debut here in 1991. Lost in the first round to somebody who you might have heard of, Phil Taylor.
Never heard of him.
123.
Great friend of mine.
$34.
Lost to Glenn Durrant in the quarterfinal of the World Masters this year. Great match as well. And twice as semi-finalist in 2010 and 2011.
44.
Well, the crowd have quite.
60.
The girls are really quiet.
They want to see Hankey click. 174 with the darts. And Phillips at the moment is making it a difficult night
94.
for the count.
He's left a finish of 80, so could be comfortable.
100. Ted, you require 80.
Okay, double 20. Leaves double 10. 20. Needs to get this. Finish
40.
on for Phillips.
Will he make
Martin,
him
you
pay?
require
84. Treble 20 will be the dart he goes for. He's missed that. 14 would leave bullseye.
59. Ted, you require 40.
Got to make a move, Ted. Double 10. The wire, that's all.
20.
Not going his way.
He's had
Martin, you require
17 darts
25.
at a double, Hankey, and got one of them. Phillips then, 25, double 8. Double 4. And Phillips hasn't been a
17.
huge amount better, 3 out of
Ted, you
20.
require 20.
Okay, come on, shows you worth. Double 10. The marker. Oh dear.
18. Martin,
24 darts
8.
Hankey's had in this
Double
leg.
4.
Game short on the first leg. Martin
Running
Phillips.
away with it is Martin.
Second leg, it's Martin to throw first. Game on.
That was a leg against the darts. Hankey's got to get into this match pretty sharpish,
60.
or he's running a very real risk of just being blown away.
I don't know if he's been playing competitive darts in his absence.
Well, he's been playing around the
43.
circuit he's got here by virtue of his ranking, and you only acquire that by playing in the competitions.
140.
Hasn't had any titles this year.
This is the one he loves.
60.
He's played in 8 ranking tournaments in 2015.
140. Martin, you require
So 161, it can be
161.
done. Not now though. Hankey's a long way back.
83.
78 when Phillips returns is very makeable. And Hankey's just not hitting the trebles with any
58.
sort of degree of
Martin, you require
regularity.
78.
There's a double top.
Game short on the second leg. Martin Phillips.
Leg after leg to
Third leg is
Wales.
Ted to throw first.
Ted
Game
Hankey's
on.
average at the moment is less than 67.
Well, he's going to have to start, and it's got to be now.
58.
He has a nightmarish persona on his ring walk anyway. And he's experiencing a little bit of the same up there at the
60.
moment. Trying to compose himself. Plenty of support from in the crowd. A few very audible "come on Ted" shouts.
82.
Better.
Well, good cover shot. Yeah. Oh,
140.
I thought it was there.
140.
Well done, will be pleased there. The wife of Martin.
41.
Phillips takes this leg. He's taken the
51.
set. And Hankey, well, he's on a finish on 170. But Phillips is right with him.
100. Ted, you require 170.
Okay, the big one needed the treble.
95.
160 coming in.
Hankey looks as though he's speeded up his throw a bit, trying to loosen up. 75 now. Good dart for double 12. Double 6.
63.
Oh, now then.
Martin,
Now
you
then.
require 20.
Double 10. Good for a left-hander. There it is.
Shot. And the second set. Martin Phillips.
So the second set goes to Martin Phillips. Hankey is in trouble. 1 double out of 21.
Well, whatever Ted Hankey's plan was, it's not working. Only one winner at this stage, Martin Phillips. Final set or sets of tonight on the way. Earlier tonight, a win for Larry Butler secured a place in the last 16 of the men's tournament. Aileen de Graaf won through to the quarter-finals of the Women's World Championship. The good player was always going to go out with Jamie Hughes playing Ross Montgomery. It was Jamie who was the winner. The question now is whether Ted Hankey or Martin Phillips will go through to the last 16, and it clearly looks like it's going to be Martin. BDO World Champion Scott Mitchell is on the balcony. Delay before the players come back because all of a sudden Ted has gone to the bathroom. He's on the way now, but 5% double success. He's not turned up. What are your observations?
Well, he's tried to make he's made a decision to slow Martin down, and I think that's affected Ted more than it has Martin from looking at the score. He's won one leg, and it's kind of, if he was a first timer here, we'd be talking about has the occasion got to him. And he was very nervous yesterday, he admitted that, so maybe the occasion has got to him. He knows that Martin won't be budged, and at least the crowd are enjoying him by the sound of things.
Well, Ted is prowling back towards the hockey, and there's a little bit of crowd reaction going on. You never quite know what is going to happen here. Can't see anything other than Martin Phillips finishing it off, can you really now?
Well, no, not with Ted only having one leg in the bag. He's had chances to have legs, and Martin hasn't played well in legs, but he hasn't taken them.
Will there be a switch? Doesn't look like it. Back to Tony and John.
He's in a bit of a mess, isn't he, Tony?
It's Martin to throw first. Game on.
2 down, and he's just not at the races for whatever reason so far.
Well, I hope the breaks helped, because he did nothing before the break. That's better.
First to 3, of course, is what will determine it. And it's better.
Just got to take your time, move it in, don't think about the scores, only your own.
100.
I used to take Ted around with me with Bullseye. We had some great times. And it's good fun when you get in together. This is the moment. Get that treble, the red. A glance off.
Well, that was unlucky. He's saying, come on, but that was unlucky off the barrel. Maybe should have just moved along the hockey a touch.
100.
A solid ton from Phillips.
Yeah, it's still in this leg. It's not too bad. That's a good one. Too many loose starts.
121.
121, and remember this is Phillips on the throw, so Hankey is on a checkout, 131, and a chance to take a leg against the darts.
Ted, you require 131.
Okay. Come on, Ted. Treble 17 might be a shot. No outshot now. Can't see that one at the moment.
41.
There it is. It's a 4.
Martin, you require
Phillips 144. Just trying to get that treble.
60.
It's not there.
Ted, you require 90.
May go Bullseye first. Tops, he's got. No, goodness me, that missed by a long way.
15.
Can't work it out.
Martin,
He's shaking his head. He's mystified. Bullseye.
Bullseye.
59. Ted, you require 75.
Okay, Ted. Double 12 now. 2 darts to do it. Double 6. Make it happen.
63.
No, it's not happening.
Martin, you require
Phillips then
25.
to hold his throw. Double 8 now. Double 4. And the Welshman gets the double he needs.
Martin Phillips. Second leg, it's Ted to throw first.
Hankey tried for all he was worth in that to refocus. He had an opportunity but couldn't capitalise.
60.
You got a feel for him. As I say, maybe away from the game too long. Don't know what he's been doing, where he's been
140.
playing.
Good work from Phillips.
But you've got to have opponents that you can play and beat.
60.
I don't think there's a huge amount of self-belief in him now. Seems to have just ebbed away as the match has unfolded.
41.
Oh, come on, Ted. Make a game of it. This is where his problem has been. 1 out of 23.
Just
Says
a
it all,
fraction.
doesn't it?
Yeah. No.
61.
Cigarette paper away. Okay. 60 is the score that he needs, and a few more. That's better.
Phillips making him pay though, and that is his first maximum of the match. And what a time to do it against the throw. He's given himself a real checkout opportunity on 80.
Phillips has turned the crowd right the way around. Everyone was standing there.
100. Martin, you
So
require
40, 80 rather. Tops now.
40. Ted, you require 120.
They call it Shanghai. But he can't finish again. Needed a treble.
$60.
All eyes
Martin, you
on
require
Phillips.
40.
Tops he wants. Yes, there it is.
In the second leg.
He's a
Martin
leg away
Phillips.
from victory now. 2-0.
Third leg is Martin to throw.
And he's got the
first.
throw.
Game on.
And what's promised potentially to be an epic is moving towards a fairly
42.
facile victory for Martin Phillips.
Well, he's done it all before, but has he got the willpower now?
A prime Hankey would be jumping all over that 4.59. That's a good last
100.
start though. He's got a look of resignation on his face. Looks a little bit morose.
100.
Ted'll be thinking it can still happen. This is better.
140.
That's what he can do.
Ton 140.
At last, he's put that Phillips throw under pressure.
121.
$261. Good
What a leg
first start.
this is, isn't it?
Well, this is the sort of dots that we'd anticipated. Up to 9, Hankey on 138.
Yeah, 3 ton pluses. He's on a finish. 138.
100. Ted, you require 100.
So what's he going to make of this? This to keep the match alive. Has to win this leg. Just checking where he is on the scores.
132, Ted.
Thank you very much.
Noise in the crowd, not for the first time, putting Hankey off. He's not happy.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, please.
That's unusual for
66.
Well, he complained, had a little
Martin, you
complaint to
require
security, I think,
138.
during the last interval. And he's allowing it to get to him.
84. Ted, you require 72.
Anyway, 72. Come on, Ted, get it finished. 52 left. Double top.
32.
Couldn't see that.
Close, it's just the wrong side
Martin,
of the
you
wire.
require
Phillips then for the
54.
match, 54. Tops, this is for it. And he puts it away.
Shot.
He has swept
And the
Ted
match.
Hankey off that
Martin
stage.
Phillips.
He knows that that is a pale shadow of what Ted Hankey can be. But Martin Phillips did what he had to do, kept his nerve. Hankey annoyed with the crowd, but Phillips wins it 3-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, we say goodbye to the Count, Ted Hankey, but through to the next round, the captain of Wales, Martin Phillips.
And Martin Phillips has completed a victory of relative ease. He's quiet, he's understated, he's not a showman, but he's the winner. Ted Hankey will be disconsolate. Reaction from the players' bar on the way.